Earlier this year, Health Canada gave our Ontario youth a failing grade, not just on fitness, but also the link to obesity in children. This is a real concern, and we all know that staying active and fit as a family and as a community is one way to combat this problem. I'm excited to be here with Jill Lasky, who's the Coordinator of Community Services here at the City of Brampton, a place where there's so many things, camps, facilities for our youth. And we have a special link, actually, to this whole issue with obesity and our local hospital. Jill, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we've partnered with William Osler Hospital to provide the physical activity component for an obesity clinic that runs out of that location.
And I understand there was a government grant given to give support to these children that are obese, not just, from a dietary perspective, that's one component, but also in the community, staying active, as well as, prevention. And prevention is key, isn't it?
It is key. I mean, it's great that we have a program like this, but ideally we don't want to see that kids get to that point. So that's where we come in with offering lots of programs and services for kids that keep them healthy and active.
And of course, if the kids are being healthy and active, it's often a result of the parents role modeling that behavior. And cardiovascular fitness is tied into this as well. And here at the City of Brampton, we have state-of-the-art facilities, whether it's innovative FitZone like the one we're in, swimming pools, skating rinks, the trail system throughout our great city. I mean, it's on and on, doesn't it?
It does. We have so many different ways of keeping fit and active. It's amazing.
Now, of course, it's important to be doing this in our communities, but we have to go home with our children. So I was really excited to bring in physiotherapist Jennifer Lusby, because it's important to take this concept back home and live it day-to-day life. So welcome, Jen.
Thank you.
So when we're talking about kids and obesity, or kids and cardiovascular health, it's important to take this home with them. Do you have any tips for parents of what they can do to integrate it into family life?
Sure, and you've already mentioned all the trails and the parks that are here. Kids love when we lead by example, so we want to make it fun. So you can play on the playground, you can go for a walk, go for a bike ride. The good news is that about 2/3 of Canadians actually live within a walking distance or a riding distance to the school. The sad news is that only 20% actually cycle to school and only 1/3 walk to school.
Right.
So we need to encourage lots and lots of activity if we can.
Right, and I mean, in the parks through this impromptu soccer game, baseball game,
Exactly.
bike ride after dinner with your family is a great thing.
Yes.
And of course, what about exercise for kids at home? There's things you can do with your kids, isn't there?
Oh, there's lots. I mean, you can make it simple like a game of catch, maybe standing on one foot to work balance, using a TheraBand to work some core muscles. There's lots and lots that you can do, whether it's playing frisbee, badminton, there's simple things that you can do that kids love, but it's active.
Right. So although they may be on their video games and enjoying that, you can lead by example. And most importantly, this is fun, casual family fitness. And whether you come to your local rec center where you can speak to this, really inexpensive programs, all kinds of classes. Can you name a few, just diverse classes for all ages?
Yeah, I mean, you can get outside right now while the weather is great and do a boot camp class. You can go out and walk with our guidance of a fitness instructor on Nordic walking classes. You can come in and get into the air-conditioned or heated environment where it's nice and safe and do all kinds of different fitness classes, circuit classes on our weight training equipment, all kinds of different things for all walks of life.
Right, in a safe, welcoming, and enjoyable environment.
Exactly.
Well, thank you both for sharing, because this really is an important topic. We need to get our youth active so that we'll have healthier communities overall. Thanks for joining me.